What's up, everybody? It's the Common Sense Investor coming at you with another video. And in this video, damn people, the puzzle has been put together due to these emails, all right, that came from AMC that were confidential, that we received in a discovery package during the Allegheny case. This explains step by step what the AMC Project Popcorn was. Now, I'm going to show y'all these emails. We're going to talk about them and watch to the end, because when you see what they've done, you're going to be so fucked up. And let me tell you something. When my dog gets on a hunt, it don't stop till it trees its fucking prey. And I've got these motherfuckers treed, and it's about ready to pull the trigger and end this bullshit with AMC, all right, and Adam Aaron. Now, what I found out, we already knew, people. You knew it, I knew it, they knew they did it, we know they did it, but we couldn't prove it until now, all right? The emails tell the fucking story, all right? And in case y'all don't know, I'm writing a set of ebooks, and basically the purpose of the ebooks is to focus my research in that area from the time that Adam Aaron started working at AMC, all the history between then and the end of the reverse stock split and the conversion. It's 3 books. Part 1 is Betrayal, a story of corruption and greed. That is the beginning of the story, and it brings you up until the point of the GameStop hearing. All right, on January 27th, 28th, they took the buy button on the 28th. The GameStop Greed and Glory ebook explains step by step exactly what happened and what revelations that was able to be received from this GameStop hearing. I watched the damn 5-hour video 3 times and took all the notes, and I put it in this ebook for y'all. The next one's going to be Project Popcorn Conspiracy, and this is where I'm using all of the notes from these emails to tell the story and relate it to y'all in a narrative form so you can understand it better, okay? Now, part of the reason for writing the ebooks is to keep my timeline and all in order, and I decided, you know what, let's put this shit in ebook form and sell it, and maybe, hopefully, I could generate enough money to where I can hire a lawyer and I can bring this thing to court and we can end this bullshit with AMC and the shorts and get our fucking money back, all right? Now, let's take a look at the emails. This is what Project Popcorn Conspiracy is going to be about, okay? Now, people, what you're about to see in these emails is going to blow you a fucking way, all right? Like I said, we knew they did it. We just couldn't prove they did it. But now all the pieces of the puzzle are on the table, and the story can now be told. The first piece of evidence is the minutes from the meeting of the board of directors at AMC on February 17, 2022. It establishes that Mr. Van Zandt, AMC's lead banker with Citi for 6 years, provided background on company's preferred equity offerings. He explained that the company was short on common shares but had 50 million shares of preferred stock, which it might be used to raise cash. We knew this. This is not a surprise. The next set of emails are pretty important, so pay attention. From John Merriweather, dated Friday, February 25th, 2022 at 12:38, he messaged Shannon. Shannon works for the New York Stock Exchange, and he asked her, "Hope you are well. Can you remind me again of how long we have the ape ticker symbol reserved?" All right. They reserved it until 4:28, you're about to see, okay? He responds back after she told him 4:28. He responds back on February 25th at 5:25 p.m. Thank you, Sharon. How do we extend that? The 4:28 deadline. She messaged back on February 28th of 2022 at 6:37 a.m. to John Merriweather, the ape ticker symbol. There are basically 2 ways you can extend the life of the ticker. If you want to extend the reservation without letting it expire, we would need some kind of confidential or public filing that has the ticker in it. If we let the ticker expire, we can attempt to re-reserve it after 2 business days, but there is no way we can confirm that another exchange won't secure it first, all right? On April 5th, 2022 at 12:22 p.m., John Merriweather messaged Shannon at the New York Stock Exchange again, and he says, "We have been working on a project that would utilize the ape ticker symbol. Our attorneys have a call tomorrow with the New York Stock Exchange to discuss the project. Based on those discussions and the impending project, we would like to continue to reserve the ape ticker symbol." You think that the project that they're working on is called Project Popcorn, but be cool, watch this next sentence. "In addition, we would also like to inquire if APER is available as a ticker symbol." APER, all right? This symbol would be used for a very short 30-day trading window ahead of the usage of APE. My basic search did not indicate it was in use. Stop. Now they've requesting to reserve 2 tickers with the New York Stock Exchange. One is APE, APE. The second one is APER, which you're going to learn means rights. So it's ape rights offering, and then you got the ape at the money offering. 2 different offerings, okay? But did you get a chance to get the APER? Because those are reserved for shareholders, but they didn't release that to us. Let's keep going, because we want to know who got the APER. It wasn't shareholders. On April 5th, 2022 at 2:25 p.m., Shannon from the New York Stock Exchange messaged him back, and she said, "Absolutely confidential. I know how to keep my mouth shut. I know when we last talked, I had a mention that the ape symbol would be expiring later this month. It is the plan to utilize it before the expiry date or as we discussed in a filing ahead of the project. I'm not sure who from the New York Stock Exchange you're speaking to tomorrow, but I would bring up the fact that the symbol is only reserved till 4/28. I have a few questions. What is the timing of the project? Is the R a suffix, or will it be a totally different symbol? Security, best, Shannon." Now, this email dated April 22nd, 2022 at 4:38 p.m. came from John Merriweather to Shannon. Shannon works for the New York Stock Exchange, and he says about the ape ticker symbol. "Hey, Shannon, just catching up on the ape ticker symbol. The attorneys have had extensive discussions with the exchange about the project. It would not be launched before the ticker symbol reservation expiration date of 4/28. But I would expect that it would be used in second quarter or third quarter. We have prospectus documents drafted that the attorneys have been reviewing with the exchange. What do we need to do to ensure that we do not lose the ticker APE on 4/28? Is there a reservation fee or something that we can do?" They don't want to lose. They have reserved the APE ticker symbol, and they didn't want to lose it because they needed it for the dividend. Let's keep going. July 28, 2022, at the minutes of the meeting of the Board of Directors of AMC Entertainment Holdings, we find Mrs. Paulus noted that retail shareholders had historically expressed concerns about the dilution. She inquired how the company planned to address those concerns. Discussion ensued about handling that question with candor, including through tweets and with social media. In other words, they were going to influence us to go for this through tweets and social media, recognizing that should the company subsequently pursue at-the-money offerings, that those offerings would be dilutive. Mr. Aaron indicated that many retail investors were begging for a dividend to validate a proper share count, that the dividend does not change their economic holding at all. Boy, we learned better than that. It is the equivalent of a stock split, and that the dividend was vital to shore up the company's liquidity. He noted that the last time that AMC issued additional shares, the price went up. But the important thing for you to notice right here is Miss Kathleen Paulus, which sits on the board, is questioning this and going, wait a minute, retail investors ain't going to go for this shit, okay? That's going to be important in just a few minutes. Because I told y'all somebody on that board disagreed with Adam Aaron and what was going on, and it was Miss Kathleen Paulus. You're about to see that in just a few minutes. Because on Wednesday, October 12th, 2022 at 12:03 p.m., an email came in from Adam Lofts at BV, and it's redacted. Now I'm presuming, which means that it's a piece of the puzzle piece on the table, different than assumption, meaning that you've already made your mind up, all right? But I believe this is his email. This is what we need, people. I need to know who the fuck Adam Lofts is, because look what he writes here. To Adam Aaron, Lee Whittingler, Kevin Connor, and Kathleen Paulus and Sean Goodman. Attorney-client privilege, Kathy/Lee. Now, when I was discussing this email with Ethan, we were going meticulously by the email, word for word for word, trying to figure out exactly who this guy is and what's going on. And the very first key is that this is attorney-client privilege information. Don't open your mouth, Kathy and Lee. And I said, well, who is Kathy and Lee? And as we bounced back and forth with it, we determined that Lee is Lee Whittingler and Kathy is Kathleen Paulus. All right? And they've been warned here that this is attorney-client privilege. Do not talk about this. We have no choice. We must raise cash. APE is our only vehicle, and it and AMC have been dropping like a stone last month. We had previously set a $2 price floor for APE sales. It fell to $2 on Monday. We sat out Monday and Tuesday to see if it was our selling that was causing the price decline. It is not. APE is still falling. Now AMC and APE totals around $7.50, still a robust $3.8 billion market cap, but irrationally, instead of the price reflecting a 50-50 between the preferred and the common, it is more like a 25-75. Who is Adam Lofts, where he is telling Kathy and Lee, keep your mouth shut. This is attorney-client privilege information. We have to sell the APE. It's the only vehicle we have. Who used those talking points, people? Adam. So Adam Lofts is Adam Aaron's handler, who was giving them their talking points, and he's getting on Kathy and this Lee guy's ass for questioning whether they needed to do it or not. And he goes on in the next email and says, again, October 12, 2022 at 12:10 p.m. on chat number 52, Adam Lofts again at BV, and I'm thinking that's going to be his email address. It's been redacted. To Adam Aaron, Lee, Kevin, Kathleen, and Sean. Again, attorney-client privilege, Kathy and Lee. Keep your mouth shut. In case you're wondering why we need to raise cash, why I'm saying it is a necessity. Yesterday, only due to COVID-caused production delays, Disney shifted a $350 million movie from 2023 to 2024. Currently, industry box office forecast for the next year is now more like $9.5 billion, which it did. It hit $9.5 billion, not the $0.5 billion people hoped a month ago. Who's he talking about? He's talking about the shorts. On December 6th, Crystal wrote John Merriweather, Sean Goodman, and Kevin Connor, the lawyer, and they CC'd these people. And it's about the fact that they're going to use social media usage and strategic press releases, messaging from Adam and the AMC team to convince people to buy into this, okay? Now let me wrap this thing on up and bring this puppy home for us, okay? Number one, they reserved two ticker symbols, okay? Now, APE and APER, which was the rights offering. We didn't see the rights offering. They traded the rights offering, or it was their plan to trade the rights offering 30 days before APE was created, all right? And APER is not the dividend we got, or else it would have been labeled APER. We got APE. So there was an APER, an APE rights offering gave to the shareholders that we didn't get. What shareholders got them? Well, we go on and we see that Miss Kathleen is sitting on the board and she's going, hold on, man. Retail investors ain't going to like this yet. And then Adam says, hey, well, they want a dividend. It'll give them a share count. And then Mr. Lofts comes in with his emails and he tells Kathy, shut the fuck up. All right. or you're not supposed to let nobody know about this. All right. And that was Project Popcorn, the combination of APE and APER. They released APER to the institutions, and I'm on that ass, and I'm going to be able to prove that to you coming up real soon. But all the pieces are coming together. I just got an emergency text message from somebody who said we need to have an emergency meeting, so I need to wrap this thing up so I can get to this meeting and see what's going on, all right? So with that, people, look down in the description. I'm going to link all the 2 books that I've written and the link to the emails that you can see the emails for yourself and come to your own conclusion as you read them in their chronological order. You will see what they done. All right. So with that, love y'all. Be blessed. Get the ebook. It's helping with this and the things around the house and the dogs. I got to say that or else I'll get in trouble. With that, love y'all. Be blessed. And I'll see you in the next video.